Welcome to Cape Town. Good evening and afternoon or good morning to all the viewers of Suffolk Crunch. Hope all of you have recovered from an amazing day yesterday out at Portman Road. There was 15 of us, 12 Ipswich fans together with 3 Liverpool fans watching from just over there back at the V&A waterfront. If you've ever been to Cape Town, you probably know it. It's one of the very popular tourist attractions. And yeah, we watched the game. People from Ipswich, people who've lived in South Africa or Southern Africa for many, many years, supported the town through the thick and the thin, and a really great opportunity yesterday to celebrate from afar, but nevertheless with the fans there at Portman Road and sharing what was obviously a global event. Liverpool, who would have thought that 2 years ago? Was it really 2 years ago, or was it 3, that we were kicking off against Morecambe? It all starts to blur, doesn't it? But I mean, what a fantastic, fantastic occasion. It's been leading up to the whole week's preparation. Sure, like many of you listening to the fans from across the world saying, really struggled to sleep, particularly Thursday when it was kicking off with all the different signings. And I'm not going to go much into my assessment of the game. I think that'll have been done to death by the time this gets published. I really did think, however, that Greaves was magnificent. I thought that Hutchinson really, he's found his level. I thought he looked really, really confident in that first half, and friends of mine from across the world were saying, you know, wow, this guy really doesn't look fazed by the occasion. Fantastic. Good luck to Omari, good luck to the whole squad. I thought the fact that different people had different players of the match probably spoke volumes for the performance as a whole. Like, everyone played their best, and we came up against the juggernaut in that second half. No disgrace there, and probably a really good opportunity to start thinking again about the challenge that lies ahead. But the fact that, as Kieran himself said, we can compete at this level, and there should be no fear factor from the town in terms of the players themselves realising that they've made it on their own terms, and whether you played League One 2 seasons ago or Premier League now, you've got the capability and the opportunity to really make your mark in Ipswich history. A few things, like everybody looking back on the journey that it's taken to get here. You know, I've been really struck by how many of those players came in through the Paul Cook demolition man era. It's not lost on me that, you know, a player like Sam Morsy in his interview with Nick Ames of The Guardian was saying, you know, if it wasn't for Paul Cook he wouldn't have come. And I do think yesterday, I think Chesterfield won 5-0 away under Cook's leadership, and good luck to him, and very, very grateful for what Paul did in at least getting us moving in the right direction and starting from scratch. Was it Control, Alt, Delete, and away we went. So yeah, all good from Paul, and I wish him all the best. I think he's played a big role. Certainly though, the Ashton and Makira era, what can you say? I mean, this week, signing the likes of Kelvin Phillips, Smodic, and these other players who have been lined up, whether it's from Chelsea or Napoli, it really is hard to imagine how far we've come in such a short period of time. And I think we've got to all just enjoy the moment. That seems to be the message that's going out there. The ground looked amazing. Couldn't believe that we actually pulled it off. And I mean, if you saw the tour of the ground that Andy Warren and Ashton did a couple of weeks ago, it's a miracle that we got that game played yesterday at home. I'm really excited about the period between now and the game 4. If I'm not mistaken, it's again away against Brighton, where that would have given a full month almost of McKenna working with his squad. It'll be settled by then. We'll know who's in, who's out. I saw Cam Humphreys is maybe heading to, is it Peterborough or Wickham? Did I see that right? But we'll have all of our squad in, and McKenna will be able to get to work with his full array of players and talent that's at his disposal. Whether it's the old lads or the new, I think all of them have got a major contribution to make. And I mean, that was really, really shown well yesterday by the contribution of Christian Walton, his amazing efforts in the sticks. That idea of being switched on throughout the whole season, not sulking, getting out there, taking his chance, just like Hladky did last year at Sunderland. So yeah, loads to be looking forward to, loads to be very grateful for. I think City, of course, away is going to be an absolute nightmare of a nightmare of a game. If you can come out of that with our reputation enhanced by the way we play as opposed to the result, I think we'll have done well. But really a special day for us here in South Africa, celebrating. I was there with Botswana in blue. I know you name checked him yesterday, Rich, whilst you were walking out there early morning in Suffolk, and it was great to see him. He flew all the way in, believe it or not, from Pretoria, 2.5 hour journey just to get here by plane to join us down here in Cape Town. And so there is a group of us here in South Africa who'd like to still remain in touch with what's going on, and hopefully you'll have enjoyed my take on this, but most importantly, what a fantastic season ahead. And to all the contributors from all the different social media platforms that allows people like myself, many thousands of miles away, to enjoy and feel part of it, notwithstanding we are so far away from Fortress Portman Road. All the best to everybody. Have a great season. Look forward to catching up with you again when there's more to talk about. Look after yourselves. Have a great week.